Sorry, you guys, I got cut off or whatever. Um, Now we was going into the body, right? Okay, so I use a lot of I use three different body washes, and one of them I just recently discovered. I didn't even know that this stuff existed until one day I was in Walmart and I just happened to just be browsing or whatever the case may be, and I happened to see it, and that product is called Method Body. Why y'all ain't tell me about this? First of all, this stuff here is so bomb. You hear me? Like, I was kind of skeptical at first because I was like, I don't know, I never heard of that. I ain't never hear no black people talk about it. No shade. I ain't even hear white people talk about it. Usually, when I'm on YouTube or whatever the case may be, I see a lot of different things for hygiene or whatever the case may be, and I happened to look it up on YouTube when I did purchase it, and I seen a couple of people. I was like, oh, okay. But this right here is the cucumber, seaweed, and green tea deep detox. Okay, it's a body wash. It's naturally derived. No bad vibes. Now, when you open it up, it smells like green tea. Honestly speaking, I don't smell the cucumber, but I surely smell, and I love the smell of green tea. So I use this like when I get off of work and I come home and I feel like right now it's summertime. And like on them real human days, I come home and I feel like my shirt's sticking to me or whatever the case may be. I start using this. And when I tell you the smell, it it's like aromatherapy while you're showering. You understand? And the back of it says, I like how they promote it on the back. It says, move over green juice infused with cucumber seaweed, green tea. This detoxifying body wash deeply cleanses daily pollutants. Our naturally derived formula leaves skin feeling moisturized, smelling like rejuvenation. Never lie. Like, really, I feel really, really good after I use this, and it leaves like this wonderful lingering smell in your bathroom for a while. This stuff is so good, and for the kitty too. Like, not to use it on it, but like it doesn't irritate me. It because I'm real sensitive down here. Like, I can't use a lot of stuff, but this stuff is really, really good. I have another flavor, and I'm sorry, scent. It's the Pawnee Rosewater Pink Sea Salt Pure Peace. See, Pure Peace, and on the back of this one it says, "Some days meditation isn't enough. I'm a meditator." Okay, instead of infused with Pawnee Rosewater Pink Sea Salt, this purifying body wash soothes your soul and naturally derives formula leaves skin feeling moisturized, smelling like a no stress zone. Girl, when you use this stuff, you're in literally go in the shower, turn on your favorite music, whether it be, you know, trap music, whether it be jazz, whether it be old school R&B. This shit will make you feel nice, okay? It makes the whole shower experience so much better, other than the water hitting your body, and calming your muscles and all of that stuff. Like, these two are so dope. And then I bought one, I think it's called Sea Surf or something like that, for my boyfriend. He loves it. Now let me tell you all about the lather. Okay, you know how some soaps got like a, I don't even know how to describe the lather, but this stuff, because I use one of the African cloths, the real long cloths that look like a loofah but is not a loofah, that exfoliates while you shower or whatever. I use that. And the way the first time I used it, I literally did one of these. Because I'm thinking, okay, I got to put a lot on there, to get a lather or whatever. But it was too much. So the second time I lathered up, I just did one of these. Bloop. And it lathered up so, like, you literally, a little goes a long way. Mind you, I've been using this for a week. And I think you can see, like, how much I used. I used that much. Okay? Sometimes I use this when I come home from work. Sometimes I might use this. But I definitely use this on days where I just feel like, real icky. Okay, so that's those. And, once I finish washing, like, I do shave. I suck because I didn't bring the type of shavers that I use, but I do use the Venus shavers, and I use whatever body wash that I'm washing with that day. Oh, I'm sorry. I also use Dove, any flavor. It don't even matter. I love Dove. I also started using Olay, oil of Olay. Now I use the, I think it's pink piney and hibiscus. Oh my god, this smells so dope. Like, oh my god, and it's like so soothing to the nose, like to the senses. And I also use birch water and aloe. When I say when you get out the tub and your skin feels so freaking nice, it's dope. Um, so it's like after I get out the shower, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I do it. When I get out the shower, I don't dry off. The very first thing I do, like I might dry my feet off just to go get into my slippers or whatever, but I don't dry my whole entire body. I take whatever fragrance I use. Now I'm gonna tell y'all I got a favorite fragrance and I got a lot of fragrances, but I'm gonna just show y'all my very favorite right now, and it is called Love and Nature. This is the Sugar Magnolia scent, and it's a body mist, right? This stuff smells so good, and it like this is a body spray. You know how with some body sprays you spray it on and you can't smell it after an hour or two after you done sprayed it on? Not this. This body spray is the truth, okay? You spray it on, you spray it up, you spray it down, you walk through, you put it on, and I promise you all day you're gonna smell this stuff. It be sometimes like in the wintertime when I spray it on, I'll come home from work and I still smell like this. You understand? I'll come home from work, jump in the shower, and the steam from the shower that's, opening up my pores, I still smell this stuff. This stuff is so, it smells so good. So I get out the shower, and this is like one of those perfumes that I use on a daily. Notice I have a little one and I have this one. I need to get the roll on now, but I like this one. So I just take it, this or whatever, I have a set. I have Bodycology. Y'all ever heard of them? This stuff is good too. It smells wonderful. You see how I use it? I use my sprays, honey. I don't be playing around, okay? I'm one of them type of people that even if I'm not going nowhere, I spray perfume on because I like smelling good, okay? So this right here smells really good. It's by Bodycology. It's called Sweet Love. It's a fragrant mist. It's whipped cream. I don't know why I say it's whipped cream in here. What that mean? But I have 3 more scents of this. Like I have coconut hibiscus and pink vanilla. And when I get out the tub, all I do is take off the top and spray it on me real light. Then I wrap my towel around me and I go in my room, and I have lotion to match this. I have lotion to match my other Bodycology perfumes, and I just take whatever and I spray it on me. Then sometimes I might use my like it's summertime now, so lotion is like something that you might use depending on how thick or how light it is. I don't know if y'all heard of this, but this right here, this Neutrogena body oil, it's a light sesame. Girl, this stuff smells so good. And it pairs with anything you spray on top of it. So it's like it just brings out the scent more. You know how some people put Vaseline on and then they spray it on top of the Vaseline, that way it lasts all day. If it's the summertime and you don't want to put that Vaseline on and all that, put some of this body oil on. I promise you, honey boo boo, it smells so good. And whatever, you just spray it on. And like sometimes I air dry or whatever, and I just sit in my room and I sit in my robe or my towel and I just let all of that stuff marinate into your skin, because when you're drying off, that's like your pores are closing so fast, but when I come in my room, it's a certain type of situation going on. So it's like, okay, it's nice and warm, so my pores are still open. Even in the summertime, like I'll turn off my air conditioner just for that moment, and I'll spray everything on and I'll sit there and let everything soak into my skin instead of just, drying off and then everything sitting on top of your skin. So I just take everything, I put it on while I'm wet, And that way, that's another way for the smell to last, because basically your pores are still open, and when you dry or whatever and your pores close, all that stuff is in your skin. It's very moisturizing. um that's what I use for my body. But when it's like time to get the kitty going, now I done heard some crazy things, and I forgot to tell you I exfoliate too, honey. And tree hut, bitches, the tree hut. Did you hear about the bohemian? You hear me? This stuff smell real good. Look, I got another one. I got a whole bunch of these. I got a lot of flavors. I just bought another one called tropical mango, at the one that everybody talks about. And I'm like, well, how come this is the only one that I've seen? This and vitamin C, uh, and it's another one. I can't remember the name of it, but when I shave, I exfoliate with that or whatever the case may be. But let's get to the yawny, honey, because some of y'all be doing too much. Like, first of all, I'm gonna need my sisters, black or white, brown or yellow, to stop using that Vagisil and that Summer's Eve and all that stuff. When I was younger, like, I got a story for that, but I don't know if I want this video to go into that. But my whole thing is, that stuff is not good for you. It's too many chemicals. It throws off your pH, and here you go. You got a whole VV, or you got a whole situation going on, and you trying to figure out what it is. As I got into my whole spiritual lifestyle, I started learning about steaming. I started learning about natural natural yoni washes and things of that nature. And it's way more better because everything is natural. Nothing is like altered with chemicals or anything of that nature. Like, first of all, everybody knows that your vagina cleans itself, but that's cleaning the inside out. We know you gotta get that whole, you gotta get that flower on the outside, sis. And when you sit here and you letting all these men all up in your stuff, and you not knowing if he clean, and then you coming from work and he just want to jump on you, we think that's sexy. Like, he don't even care. No, honey boo boo, no, don't do it, because you're gonna have some problems. That's another situation. But yoni steaming is really good. It's like when you take a whole bunch of healthy herbs, you put it into water and you let it boil, and you sit. I've seen people put their pots in the toilet, and it's just like, I'm not doing that. So it's yoni seeds that you can go on Amazon and you can buy. I know it's people on YouTube that promote their own, not YouTube, I'm sorry, Instagram, Facebook, that promote their own seeds and their own mixtures of herbs and flowers or whatever the case may be. So you don't have to go out here and keep buying this Summer's Eve. Man, listen, I used to be a Summer's Eve girl. Never tried Vagisil. I used to be a Summer's Eve girl. And I really didn't notice nothing until I got older. It was like, one time I used some of the wash, and I couldn't figure out, like, why I was so irritated down there. And I'm just like, what the heck is going on? So I'm watching these videos, and I'm just like, yo. I happened to pick up the thing, and I turned around and looked at it, and I was like, I can't even pronounce half of the stuff in here. So we have to just be really mindful and really, really careful about the things that we put on and into our bodies. And everything, basically almost everything I use is natural, especially when it comes to facial situations, body situations, especially down there. I follow a couple of people on my personal Instagram page that make natural yoni washes, and I purchase them. And everybody knows about Honey Pot, but she been tripping lately. I can't find her in Target. I can't find her in Walmart. I go on her website. Everything is sold out for ever since this quarantine stuff happened. I don't know what's going on with her, but I need her to come back to life. I need her to come back, okay? Because Honey Pot is the truth. anyway, because sometimes I'm one of them people, I want to go in the store and get what I want. I don't want to wait a week, wait 2 weeks for my stuff to come to me. Like, I'm sort of kind of impatient, but when it comes to certain stuff, but that's a whole nother story again. But yeah, like, let's be more mindful, ladies. Like, I don't know, I'm almost hitting 40 in the butt. You hear me? Like, I'm almost hitting 40. So I'm trying to keep myself in a certain situation where I still flourish. You know, I don't just shrivel and dry up. I'm trying to still flourish, or whatever the case may be. And I'm trying to be more mindful of the things that I use in my body and on my body. Now you can go on Amazon. I linked a couple of things below where you can go and get the seed and you can go and get the herbs. Now, if you know of somebody that does this, purchase from them. Let's try to support each other. You know, let's try to support each other's businesses or whatever the case may be. But other than that, it's a lot more stuff, like as far as the things you use, like on my face. Now my face, I use black soap. Black soap, Noxzema, the OG Noxzema, and I also use Cetaphil. Now, I recently started using Cetaphil because I felt like I needed something to have on days where, like, I alternate between stuff. Like, I don't just keep using one thing because honestly, I don't want my skin to get used to certain stuff. That's the same thing with my body. Like, I don't want my body to get used to a certain scent and then I can't smell it anymore. So I use black soap every day, though. I use it in the morning. And at night I might do my Noxzema mask and then, you know, go in with the Cetaphil. But I have this cute little scrubber thing. I did not come prepared for this video. Oh my gosh. It's a little silicone pad where you just, you know, scrub your face and it gets, I tried the brush, y'all. And that freaking brush really gave me like small abrasions on my skin. I could feel burning and all that. I was like, what's going on? Like, this thing is supposed to be soft. Like, when you feel it, it's soft. But when it's spinning, it's something different. So, and I noticed like I started getting really, 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 really little bumps on my face. And I'm just like, ooh, girl, that's not cute. Okay. So I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna use my hands. And I saw an influencer that I actually love to watch. I saw her use, and I gotta purchase me a steamer too. I didn't know you can get that type of stuff. Like, I'm learning a lot of new things still, but she used it on her skin, and her skin looked so refreshed. So I tried it, and I like it, and I just was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go get 2 more of those because you got to alternate between stuff because you don't want stuff to get bacteria and all that craziness. Like, that's just like with your wash rags and your towels and all that stuff. Like, people be like, how can a towel get dirty if you, yeah, it's wet, boo-boo. That's how. Like, you don't want it to get wet and then it smells moldy and all that crazy stuff. Like, y'all know I'm a germaphobe. So yeah, a lot of the stuff that I use is basically basic stuff. Like, I don't go out here and buy things that cost $200, $300. Even if I could afford it, and I'm not saying that I can't, but even if I could afford it, I'm not going to, because like my whole thing is natural things are, it's things out here in the natural world that are not that expensive, that are very inexpensive, that you can use in your daily routine, as far as your hair care, as far as your face care, as far as your body care, your hygiene care. You understand? Like I told y'all, for that toothbrush, I want an Oral-B toothbrush. People pay $200 for a toothbrush, and I'm like, why? It do the same thing. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating the price a little bit, but we're not doing that. No, it's just certain things that you just don't need to pay that much money for, and certain products that are like, I've bought some products that are very, very expensive and it didn't work as good. Okay. So just to be, clear, also, it's a couple of things that I forgot about to mention. Um, when you're on your menstrual cycle and you're going through your moon change, please wear, uh, please bring wipes with you. I mean, even when I'm not on that situation, I like to have wipes to make sure I feel clean. It's like tissue, you don't really feel as clean. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something, honey. If I gotta poop and I'm at work, I don't poop. I hold that because I have a whole personal thing with me where I need to get totally in my birthday suit and jump right in the shower after because I don't feel clean after I poop. I don't care how much I wipe. I don't care if I use a wet cloth or whatever or wet wipe. I don't care. It's just like, dog, I need to get in the shower, okay? Even though it's not like that serious for some people, but for me, it's that serious, okay? Like, I just be like, I hold it till I get home. That's why I try to make sure I have a routine with certain stuff because with certain stuff, like in the morning, if you poop, you already know, okay? I'm gonna poop this time in the morning. Boom. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go hop in the shower or whatever the case may be. I can do that. Like I've literally trained my body to poop twice, 3 times. Like if I'm off on a day, yeah, we gonna get this situation situated. We're not gonna sit here and be, that's just me, y'all. That's just me. I don't really care for using the bathroom in other people's places as far as like pooping and all that stuff. Like I don't poop at work. I don't poop at another person's house. I'd rather hold it or I gotta go. I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm gonna put up a little church finger. I'm gonna excuse myself. I gotta go home. But I hope you like this video. I hope it wasn't too lengthy. Um, I plan on doing a whole lot of other content, but let me know in the comments your thoughts. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what's going on. Before you do that, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and that bell so that when I upload another video, you will be notified and the universe will love you for it. All right, my stars, my lovelies, I'm out.